this is a big day for me because I love the show UnREAL. If you have not seen it yet, you must. It is a whip-smart spin on the reality TV idea that everybody is talking about. The scripted series follows the lives of some hell-raising producers on a Bachelor-esque? It sounds like a new word. You know what I mean. Take a look.
You got paid. You're like one of those wives whose husband beats them up and gives them a big diamond ring and promises to never do it again.
Do you know something? That I am the showrunner, okay? And right now the showrunner is asking you why you weren't able to close Ruby.
Please welcome Shiri, Constance, Jeffrey, and Craig. So great to have you, the stars of UnREAL. And this show really is sort of a Bachelor-type show. And how close would you say is it to what we see each week on ABC?
We've heard from contestants on the show that it should actually be called Real, that they feel like it's a very honest depiction of what it's like on those reality shows.
And you guys actually had first-hand experience. The writers or some of the creators
one of our creators used to work on that show, The Bachelor, for about 9 seasons. But our show is a scripted drama, you know, slightly based in reality.
Yeah, I mean, it's over the top. Craig, you are the big boss, although some would say, actually, Constance
I've never heard such a thing. I don't know what you mean. This is the first time hearing of this.
You're the executive producer. Just so you guys know out in the audience, this is from behind the scenes. This isn't the perspective that The Bachelor shows you, where it's, you know, the guy thinking about the women and their perspective. This is how the show gets made. It's like how the sausage is made. It's not very pretty, no,
but it tastes
delicious.
Thank you for choosing sausage.
Yeah, perhaps not the best choice, but you guys get my drift. Jeffrey, I know you were very touched by a decision that was made when you were hired to play one of the producers on the show.
Yeah, when I first read for the show and played Jay in the original pilot, he was straight. And when we came back and did the reshoots for the pilot, they rewrote him to reflect more of who I am, and that included making him a gay man, an openly gay man.
And then Craig, is, as we said, plays the executive producer. Constance, you play butting heads with him all the time, co-executive producer, creator of the show. You love to remind him of that. But Shiri, you are sort of the anti-hero of the show. You've got some problems.
Deep problems, but I'm really dealing with the morals of taking these women down, and I feel really bad about what I'm having to do, but I just happen to be very good at it.
You are very, very good at it.
But only slightly bad. She only feels slightly bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think that the things that you ask them to do, the contestants, to get further on the show, to get the eye of the suitor, as you call him, do you think that there's anything like that happens in real life?
I think most of that kind of stuff happens. It's a tremendous amount of manipulation that's going on behind the scenes. And I think that we've heard from people that like producers would hold onions in their hands to cry themselves, to get the contestants to cry. It's like keeping people there for hours on end, no food, alcohol, doing whatever it takes to get a story.
I mean, the show it's absolutely addictive.
Can I brag on Shiri for 50 seconds? I've known her forever. She directed an episode. The next episode?
Episode 6. I directed her.
Congratulations. Incredible. She did such a wonderful job working with all the actors and helped. She was amazing.
That is awesome. And do you want to introduce the audience to this little lady?
This is Boo the dog, actual dog. Actual dog.
Who is also on the show in all of your scenes with you. But the cool thing is that not only is it this satire, but also 2 huge roles for women. Oh, yeah. And you guys say, you know, in the show you butt heads, but you love it.
Well, yeah, I mean, because they're really complicated, and their relationship is, I think, a relationship that you haven't seen on television between 2 very strong, messed up, complicated women who are pretty much acting like men, and they don't have to apologize for it.
And it's really like the central love story of our show is between these 2 women.
I would agree with that. Yeah. I would agree with that. You look like you're having a ball, Constance.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I mean,
I can be that mean and get away with it, and I don't have to apologize for it either. Because I'm really good at my job.
I want to. I want to read. We do have to go, but I want to say that Variety reviewed the show and said watching the 2nd season of UnREAL is like doing shots while riding a roller coaster. Things could go off the rails at any moment.
Of the writer? The writer has a problem he needs to address? I hope not.
We will get into that in the next episode. You guys, wonderful to see you all again. We're watching the show. It's called UnREAL on Lifetime, and it is amazing.